Hi everyone, Danny Miles here in Toronto, and I have a special guest.
This is so funny.
This is my older daughter, Hannah. So Hannah's going to join us, maybe for a little bit, maybe for the whole thing. We'll see. Hannah, how old are you now?
8.
And when do you turn 9?
In an amount of time.
No, in 2 days. In fact, when people are watching this video, you might actually even already be 9. So we're going to play 5 deals here with the robots on IntoBridge. And what's your favorite YouTube video? Is it watching Daddy on IntoBridge?
No, that's boring.
So
A K-pop hula hunter.
K-pop Demon Hunters, of course. That's the latest and greatest. All right, so we're going to use Gavin's Advanced Master System. And let's get started, Hannah. So can you count our points? How many points do we have on the first hand?
57.
Oh, okay. No, we're not going to be silly. Otherwise, the video is going to stop. So how many points do you have on the first hand?
Let's see. 19, 20, 21, 22,
Okay.
23.
Okay.
23.
We have 12 points on the first hand,
I
okay?
said 12.
Okay, so we're gonna overcall 1 spade. And we'll see what happens. 4 hearts, partner splintered. Bye, Hannah. See you soon.
Okay.
All right, so partner splintered 4 hearts, which perhaps is not a surprise. We know they have heart shortness. And we're just gonna bid 4 spades. We have 4 losers in the minors, so we're gonna need a lot for partner to take care of both those 4 losers and rough all 3 of our hearts in the dummy. If partner has like a 5th trump, then spades and hearts are gonna play for no losers, but it's gonna be tough to find a passed hand with enough to handle 3 of our 4 minor losers. So we're just gonna bid 4 spades. I mean, on a really amazing day, partner may have us covered and we may make a slam, but 4 is plenty. And as you can see, 4 is a perfect contract. We're going to lose 1 diamond, 2 clubs. And as long as trumps aren't 3-0, we're going to be able to draw trump and rough our 3 losing hearts in the dummy or pitch them on the diamonds. So let's get going here. We're going to win the first trick with the jack. All right. That doesn't really help us, though, because a pitch of the jack third in dummy doesn't help us. As long as they follow, we can just draw trumps and play a diamond. Now, do I want to play a diamond from the king, queen, jack fourth? It doesn't really matter. There's no way to really fool these guys or anything. And there's the club switch and the club cash. And then we claim. So probably the par result. Let's see, they're down 2 and 5 hearts. So the par result is actually 300 our way. The opponents should have taken a dive, but it's not so easy. And of course, they would have to guess the jack of hearts. But they did have a double fit, and we didn't really have a double fit. But second deal, we have 10 high card points. Vulnerable second share, we're not going to open. If we played Flannery, this would be very close to a Flannery opener, showing 5 hearts and 4 spades, but I would need a little bit more. So we're just going to pass and perhaps come in later. So partner bid 1 diamond. We're going to bid. We're not going to pass. And our choices are basically 1 heart or 1 no trump. I'm going to bid 1 heart. Just get our suits across and up the line. Natural, extra length in hearts, 4 more hearts, 7 to 11 points. Perfect. It's not forcing. We're a passed hand. But partner passes. We're totally fine with that. We could miss a spade fit, but there's no way to show both the majors right now. So let's see what happens here. 2 clubs. Okay, we've caught partner with a good hand. Now, some people might actually play this as natural, but you've got to have an agreement with your partner. So forcing 12 to 18, 2 or 3 hearts.
I see.
No, my other daughter's here now. Yeah. Charlotte, how many points do I have on this hand? Do you know? No? Okay. The ball is more fun than counting points at bridge, apparently. So do I want to make a try here? I think I kind of do, because we're a passed hand. We can't really have more than we have. We have 10 high card points. We have a 5th heart, 2 doubles in clubs. Any club honors partner has rates to be on side. So I do want to try a little more than 2 hearts, but at the same time, I don't want to overpromise the world. What would 2 spades show? Natural, forcing 1 round, 5 hearts, 4 spades, 8 to 11. I think that one fits the bill. I don't really want to get too high though if we don't have a fit. You know, if partner is like 5-4 in the minors and 2-2 in the majors, and all of a sudden we're trying to play 2-no trump with only half the deck, that's not ideal. But in that case, our spot was probably 2 hearts or 1-no trump. But I'm going to try 2 spades, a little bit aggressive. 4 hearts. Okay, so partner does have a fit, and that's going to be it. So we're going to have some guessing to do. We have a diamond loser and 2 club losers. The spades should be taken care of by either roughing 1 or throwing it on a long club or a long diamond, as the case may be. West opened 1 club. So we need to find the queen of hearts. That's going to be the whole key to this deal. It appears like West has the ace king of clubs, and then we're going to see what they end up doing. If they don't switch to the king of diamonds, then I may place them with the queen of hearts. Just, you know, East has a diamond on her, and therefore West has ace king of clubs. Probably that, you know, they could have the jack of spades and the king of diamonds for 11 points. They did open in 3rd seed, right? Not vulnerable, so they didn't promise like 12 high card points. They may have a little bit less. They have ace king 5th of clubs. You know, they're probably going to do their best to open the bidding with that suit. So let's see what we can do here. King of clubs, king of diamonds. Okay, so this is sort of what I was hoping wouldn't happen, because now the opponent's West has king, queen of diamonds, ace, king of clubs almost certainly. East could easily have the queen of hearts, but so could West. 5, 7, 12. You know, if West also has the jack of spades and queen doubleton or queen 3rd of hearts, they may have opened 1-no trump. They may have had 15 high card points. Maybe, we don't know. So let's see what we should do here. Do I want to win the ace and return a diamond just to see, and maybe try to get West in a little bit of danger? I mean, I also, you know, real perfect world, I want to make it look like I'm trying to rough spades in the dummy, so the opponents may play trumps for me. That's another thing I can try to do. But we're certainly winning the ace here. If we duck, West is going to catch the hand clubs. They just are. We know that the robots are very good on defense. And there's nothing we can do in terms of developing our 4th spade to throw all 3 of dummy's clubs. We can't do that. We have to draw trumps. So I'm going to win the ace. 5. Okay, so we're missing the 2 and the 4. I sort of feel like I want to play a diamond right now. I'm delaying this heart guess as long as I can, but at some point I am going to have to take it. And at the same time, I also want to be a little bit careful, because now my dummy entries are gone. If I end up drawing 3 rounds of trumps, I'm going to end up with a spade loser in my hand. So maybe I should actually play a club first to make sure that I develop a discard. And then if I could force East to rough, for example, if he has a doubleton club, I can threaten him by trying to cash a winner, club winner, and then that makes it look like I'm discarding something. He might rough, and that's going to, you know, ease my guess in the trump suit. If he decides not to rough, I may end up playing him for the queen of hearts. So let's play another club. Save our king of spades as an entry. Okay, I think he did high-low if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Queen of diamonds. Okay, so they're cashing. That's their 3rd trick. Let's see what they do. And notice East high-load in diamonds. So I wonder if it's king, queen, doubleton, opposite 4 small. And let's see what East does on this club trick. Pitch? No. Okay. I wanted him to rough that. Now, is it going to be safe to try the queen of clubs, or could West have 3 clubs? They can't have 3 clubs and 4 diamonds, because they would have opened a diamond. They could have 3 clubs, 2 diamonds, 4 spades, and 4 hearts. That's probably unlikely. I'm tempted to play the queen of clubs here, trying to trick East into roughing. So king, queen, ace, king is 12 high card points. West may or may not have the queen of hearts for their opening bid. But the problem is if I rough with if I play the queen of clubs and East follows, meaning West was like 4, 3, 3, 3, then we actually could be in trouble. Then I'm going to have to guess who has the queen of hearts right then and there. Maybe that's okay, though. Maybe I'll try the queen of clubs. I think I'm going to survive. I'm going to be guessing the queen of hearts anyway if East roughs, or sorry, doesn't rough, follows suit. Rough it, rough it. He pitched. Okay, so that's interesting. Maybe he's trying to guard hearts. So it looks like West is 2-4 in the minors as opposed to 4-4 in the minors. So he's probably most likely 4-3, 2-4. I think I'm going to take the finesse through West because I think he has more hearts. He could be 3-2. No, he can't be that. He can't be that. And he can't have 5 spades. I mean, he's likely to have 4 spades, 2 diamonds, 4 clubs. So I think he's a favorite to have the Queen of Hearts. So this is a tough hand, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch, and then I'm going to go cashing the Jack of Diamonds. I don't want to do because East is going to follow, and then I'm going to have to guess. Now, if East showed out on the diamond, and I knew West, no, West would be 4-4 in the minors. That's impossible. They would open a diamond with that hand. So I'm going to pitch. I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to go Jack of Hearts, up with the ace, and then run the 10 of hearts. I think that's what I'm going to do. Cover? No. So the count, I mean, spades rate to be 4-4. West rates to have a doubleton diamond, 4 clubs. They could have 3 spades and 4 hearts, but more likely they have 4 spades and 3 hearts. I'm going to go up and run the 10 of hearts. Bless you, Charlotte. Please be right. Close my eyes. No queen. Good. Okay, claim. So we got that one correct, which is nice. Yeah, he was 4-3, 2-4, exactly as we thought. And we caught the best result. As it says, well, sorry, I lied. We can make 4 no trump on these cards. I guess it's basically the same tricks, right? So if you ended up getting to 3 no trump and picked the Queen of Hearts off, then you're going to beat me. And actually, I mean, partner may have, what did they open, a club? Yeah, partner may have tried 1 no trump over 1 heart. I guess they have 15. They're a little strong. Some people may overcall 1 no trump over 1 club with this hand, which is a little bit gross. I mean, you have a normal 1 diamond overcall. But that would, that would probably get you to 4 hearts. I mean, the south hand would show 4-5 in the majors. So third deal, which is usually my favorite because we're first chair, not vulnerable against vulnerable. But as always, I have a balanced hand when this happens. So we're going to open a diamond. I have some sympathy for opening a club because we want to just not encourage competitive forces in diamonds from partner because we're 4-3-3. We want to strain towards opening kind of a all balanced hands, 1 club, but not everyone plays that. So I'll just stick with the system and open a diamond, a heart, and there will be a no trump, and probably maybe I wished I had bid, opened 1 club, get a diamond lead. So we're in 3 no trump, and they let us spade, and we've played this contract from the wrong side. If partner was declaring, we would have a double spade stopper, but with me declaring, we do not, assuming that East has at least 1 honor. So unfortunately, there's nothing to this hand. We just have to hope spades are 4-4 because we can't even duck 2 spades. So spades are 5-3 and the hand with 3 spades has the ace of diamonds. It doesn't matter. They're still going to be able to untangle everything. Unless it's king, queen, third, then we're going to be okay. But we play low here. Queen. Okay, we'll play the 3. Back comes the 2 of spades. Okay, maybe spades are 4-4. That's our only hope. And it doesn't help us to cash our hearts or take a club finesse first. We just have to, that's not going to be enough tricks. We just need to get diamonds going. That's only going to be 6 tricks. So let's play diamonds. And we want to keep, doesn't really matter, keep an entry to our hand, I guess. Okay, so now I'll just play the 3 to the 4, keeping the 10 and the king and the 8 for flexibility. I just want to make sure nothing bad can happen. We've got 3 tricks in and 4. I mean, we could take the club finesse now for 9 tricks, to be honest. West gave us a signal there, which is interesting. But the way they're defending tells me that spades are 4-4. They're not going to defend this way if they could run, take the setting tricks in spades. But we do have 3, and 4 hearts is 7. If the club finesse is on, that's 9 tricks. And of course, if it's on doubleton now, or they cover, it's actually 10 tricks, but they're not going to have pitched a high club from king third originally. So let's do this. There's the ace, back comes a spade. And they're 4-4. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and now we claim. So we made our contract. The king of clubs was on side. So no real way to go down there. If you played it from the north side, let's check the results. Is that going to be worth an extra trick? Yeah, it's actually worth 2 extra tricks because the club finesse was on side as well. So you don't see this often where it's just 2 balanced hands. One declarer is going to make 2 tricks better than the other. You know, sometimes you may see that if they've got like king doubleton and opposite 2 or 3 little, and just the lead has to come through the king and you'll go down, or the lead goes up to the king and you'll make a million tricks. In this case, it's 2 tricks different because that does give you an extra spade stopper. So I think the way to get partner to play the hand, you know, in Gavin's system, if you open a minor and responder jumps to 2-no trump, that's forcing, shows like 12 to 14 or 18, 19, but it could include a 4-card major because he plays Stamen over that. 3 clubs over the 2-no response would be Stamen to search for a 4-4 major fit. This north hand is a little bit strong for that, and it's 5 diamonds, 4 hearts. So if I had opened a club and partner had bid a diamond, I would have had to bid 2 diamonds and then hope partner gets us to 3-no trump. So that's, I think, the route to 3-no trump is to basically open your shorter minor, 1 club, partner bids a diamond, you raise to 2 diamonds, even though I'd probably still bid a no trump in real life, and then partner gets to 3-no trump. So if you manage to play it from the other side, or even get to 4 hearts or 5 diamonds, well, 5 diamonds would tie me. 4 hearts would beat me, even though hearts were 4-1 and there's a rough incoming. That was it. So we're on to the 4th deal now. We have 8 high card points, but we have a pretty cool and good 8 high card points opposite a 1 spade opener. I think we're a little bit too strong and distributional to just bid 2 spades. And our choices are we could bid 1-no trump and then jump in spades to show limit raise with 3 trumps. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Taking the low road, though, we could just bid 2 spades. That's fine as well. I think Gavin plays constructive raises. So this is 7 to 10. I mean, we certainly fall on the high card points, but we have ace, queen, jack, 7th of a suit, and we have a singleton. So our hand has 2 pretty strong features that argue for upgrading. And we also have a doubleton diamond. So, you know, maybe if partner has like queen, jack, 10 of hearts, where we're not really needing to rough hearts in the dummy, or king, queen, jack of hearts, but has like ace 4th of diamonds, or ace, king, ace, queen, 4th of diamonds, where we have to rough diamonds in the dummy, that could help as well. So what I don't want to do is bid 3 clubs, because this is natural, but that would deny a spade fit. Never do this when you have a fit for partner's major, because they could pass you, and even if they have like a 6-card spade suit, and you're definitely in the wrong strain. So I like jumping in the minor here, 3 clubs or 3 diamonds, to be natural, invitational, but tends to show 0 or 1 spade. I don't even like doing it with 2 spades, with 2 cards fit for partner. So I'm not sure. I'm torn here. Maybe 2 spades. I'm talking myself back into just a simple 2 spades. I have a pretty good hand, though. One danger, though, is if I bid 1-no trump, I could get past there. It is possible if partner has a minimum balanced hand, we could just plan 1-no trump where we belong in 2 spades or 3 spades or 3 clubs. They rate not to do that, though, because they rate to have a second suit, and it's likely a red suit. I mean, obviously, we're staring at 7 clubs. So maybe I will just bid 2 spades, take the low road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6.5 loser hand. It's close. I'll bid 2 spades. If partner makes a peep, of course, I'm gonna go to game. Or maybe they'll interfere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 3 hearts, 4 spades. Yeah, could we have a slam? For sure, but I'm not going to go exploring. I've already shown sort of 7 to 10 with spade fit. If I bid one no trump and partner went crazy in 4 spades, then that's maybe different. Okay, they do have the queen jack third of hearts as I predicted, but they have club shortness, as again I suspected, and only a 6-card spade suit. So partner was quite aggressive here. They only have 13 high card points. They have a 6th spade. They have a singleton. They have queen jack third of the suit that was overcalled, which is not great. You know, if I had 3 little, they would be running into a rough. So the ace of hearts led. Obviously, Westlia likely has something like king 6th of hearts. They overcalled vulnerable. They didn't open, which is interesting. So keep that in mind. Why wouldn't they have opened a weak 2 hearts? I don't know. Maybe their hand was too strong. Maybe they have the king of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and the king of hearts. That's how many points? 10 points. And, you know, a minor diamond honor, maybe they have 10 or 11 points in a 6-card, 10 points in a 6-card heart suit and decided it was too good for 2 hearts and too weak for 1 heart, which I don't subscribe to that theory. I think if you either have a 2 heart opener or a 1 heart opener. People say, oh, I'm in between. I don't like that. You could have a hand that's too weak for 1 heart and flawed for 2 hearts, like you have a side 4-card something, or you have a weak suit. You know, that's fine. So let's see what we can do here. We do have to rough a heart in the dummy at some point. Ace of diamonds. What's going on here? Did I miss the bidding? No, 3 hearts. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the way they're defending here leads me to believe that they think I can potentially set up the club suit, but I'm going to have to rough a couple cards in the dummy. But this is a good start. Queen, my gosh, what are these guys doing to us? Maybe there's a diamond rough coming. That's probably what's going on. West must have shape. He must be like 6 or 7 and a singleton diamond. Yeah, rough is coming here. No, jack. Okay, so I do have to rough the 4 of diamonds. And I have to rough the queen jack of hearts. The other option is to play a club right now. I mean, West kind of has to have the king of clubs. I mean, they overcalled with the king of hearts and the queen jack of diamonds. That's 6 high card points. Queen of spades is 8 high card points. I guess if they had the king of clubs, maybe that's too much. They would have opened the bidding. So what do I do? Do I start with a club and then run the queen of clubs, roughing it if it doesn't get covered, and then just try to rough my 3 losers in the dummy? Maybe. I do if the diamond gets over roughed though. Let's say I rough a diamond and it gets over roughed, then a trump comes back. I'm in a bit of trouble. I'm going to have to guess the clubs. Now, what I could do is if I draw trump and they happen to be 2-2, then it's easy. Then I could just play a club, you know, and either put in the queen or play a club to the ace and run the queen. Either way is going to set up enough tricks to pitch my losers away. I just have a feeling, given East's defense of ace of diamonds, diamond, and then they return the 7 of diamonds. I mean, that almost looks high-ish for a heart return. I may have to, like that ace of hearts may have been singleton, and that would have given, no, that would have given West 8 hearts. No, that's, I mean, nobody passes 8 hearts in first seat. That's impossible. So what to do? Do we risk cashing 1 trump? Or do I just try to rough a heart and then go ace of clubs, run the queen of clubs and see what happens? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Don't rough this, okay? Don't rough it, okay? Okay, queen of clubs. King, he roughed it. Interesting. Okay, so now we've just, so he's got 1 club, probably 7 hearts. And then he's got 3 cards in the mind, sorry, 3 cards in spades and diamonds. So he roughed with the 9. Interesting. If that's a singleton and he's got 3, then he's got 3 diamonds. And I'm going to be able to rough a diamond, rough a club, rough a heart. I want to make sure he should have probably pitched there actually, but I'm going to over rough obviously. So now I want to rough a diamond, but if I rough a diamond and a trump comes back, I'm toast. I don't think that's happening. He roughed with the 9. That's sort of a strange play. Because now my dummy's 8 of spades is a good spot to have. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, this is the play. Follow. Okay, good. Now we'll play a club. Heart pitch, rough it. Oh, he had 3 hearts. Interesting. Okay, now we just come to hand and trumps from the top. Okay. So they get a trick, which was unavoidable. It's funny. East took 3 tricks for their side, and West was the vulnerable 3-level bidder. East took 2 aces and the queen of spades. And of course, double dummy, I'm not sure I could have done better. No, because they cashed 2 aces off the hop. But it did feel like it was a panicky defense from East. So we can only make 3 spades. And I think East actually was supposed to just go passive. Let's see here. They can make 4 hearts. So it turns out that East had to not cash their aces, which is, not leading the ace of hearts is impossible. You have to lead a low heart to the king to play a trump through. So that's, nobody in the world is finding that. And hopefully the video is okay. I hear my computer humming pretty loudly right now. So we have 13 in our last deal here, and they've opened 1 club. I'm going to make a takeout double, support everywhere, and let's go. 1 spade, 1 no trump. We're not bidding again. 2 spades. I mean, what can we do? I mean, we're not doubling here. 13, 3 spades. I mean, that is kind of what we have. I'd like to have a little bit more. We have a jack and a queen in their suits. Our hand is not good enough, I don't think. Vulnerable. We're forcing to the 3 level. Our partner's a passed hand. We only have 2 4-card suits. I could see this going very poorly. Let's just defend 2 spades and see where it leads. Diamond lead, I like that. So what does the dummy have? 14, pretty good dummy, 5-card suit, just a doubleton spade. I think we want to, that's a great lead for us. We just want to get diamonds going, make sure we get a second diamond trick. So the 9 should be from probably 9 doubleton, because it denies the 10 and we're looking at the 8, so it's not some weird sequence. So let's just win that. So declare probably has 4 diamonds, so we were probably in trouble, whatever, if we had doubled. Could it be right to switch to a trump? It's dangerous in that partner could have, queen third for 1 or queen doubleton, and all of a sudden we're giving up a trump trick. Or, declare can always. No, they can't develop their 10 of diamonds. Well, they can now once I play another one, which I'm going to do. So king of spades. So I think we just want to go a little bit passive for now. But of course, dummies, clubs are a threat, and we're going to have to cash our hearts. So let's hope that he's not going to take a bunch of clubs. No, he had ace, queen, 5th of spades. Okay, so ace, queen, 5th of spades is interesting because he pulled 1 no trump. He's also got 4 diamonds, we believe. So he's probably got a singleton somewhere, probably a singleton club, which would leave him with 3 hearts. A king of hearts, I don't like that. It appears this hand is over. Ducking is not going to help, is it? If it's a singleton heart, then we're losing our heart trick. But it appears partner signaling high-low. It's probably a doubleton. So ducking's not going to help. He's got the ace of clubs as an entry. I think the hand is over. We're just winning our ace of hearts, cashing our queen of diamonds, and going home. But if declare, hold on a minute. If declare has, well, he can always play the 7 of diamonds towards his 10. So yeah, I think this deal's over. If I duck and he plays another heart, I win. Same predicament. I mean, declare's got 4 diamonds, 5 spades, and therefore 2-2 in the other suits. His club is going away. So maybe I needed to shift to a club earlier. But let's just take our tricks. Yeah, exactly. He was 2-2. If I had shifted to a club, I think we would have done a trick better. Let's check. Yeah, we would have done a trick better. Double dummy, he can make 3. So let's see here. Yeah, I had to shift to a club. Maybe I should figure it out. Maybe I should figure it out. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can even play passively. Yeah, because he's not going to be able to discard profitably. If he draws trump, he's going to end up with an extra diamond loser. Or, he's going to have to knock out the ace of hearts in order to pitch his second club. So yeah, that was a small defensive error. It just looked natural to continue diamonds. But once you place declare with 4 to the 10, I guess you are supposed to go passively. I was never switching to a trump because partner could easily have queen doubleton or queen third. So at this point, yeah, the hand's over. He just draws trump and plays the king of hearts. All right, so small defensive mistake there on the last one, but it was a fun set. First deal, we got to the par spot and made our 10 tricks. Second deal, we had to guess who had the queen of hearts. I went fishing and fishing and fishing and finally concluded that there was room in the west hand for the queen of hearts, and he likely had more hearts than east. Third deal, we got to no trump from the wrong side, but it's kind of difficult to get there from the right side. If partner was the dealer, it would be simple. He opens a no trump and there we are. But that, we took our 9 tricks, which was all we were entitled to from playing it from my side. And then the fourth deal, we did pretty well. We got to 4 spades and talked them into panicking on defense on opening lead and cashing their aces, and that made. And then on the 5th deal, I did slip up a trick there at trick 2 on continuing diamonds. I needed slightly better diamonds to do so, or a partner to, have had 10 doubleton instead of 9 doubleton. Then we would have ended up holding them to 3, regardless of what I did. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a fun set. And autumn is here now in Toronto. The weather's getting cold and the Blue Jays are still playing, which is nice. And they're playing very well. So that's exciting. And yeah, that's it. The kids are back at school. They're home today, as you could see. And hopefully they can join me for another video soon. So that's it for now. Take care, everyone. And we'll see you again soon.